Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Storm King's Thunder. We are down one Ashk Korriban tonight, who has to take a little bit of a reprieve. And for those who are curious, by the way, we are going to be doing a pseudo campaign session in real life, but it will not be recorded, unfortunately, at CoxCon this weekend, which is going to involve Glory, Ashk, Kirok, and Varys, as we do not have any other members of the party that are going to the event. So we'll have to figure out how we're doing that. So,
Hype.
all the hype, much hype. Many wow.
Never hype here.
Killing you now.
Rip.
Immediately dead. Goodbye. So, where we last left off, our party was traveling around, and I do believe you went to the Great Worm Cavern and found the remnants of a frost giant shield, a blessing from a Kutal, and you were then sent along your way after being very carefully tested by the Grave Walker and Guardian of the Dead for mostly Uthgarian barbarian folk. You went back, left back the shield at the Eye of the Allfather, and then planned your next move, and you teleported after much debate.
Ooh. Posse can
Which I
agree
really
on
should-
nothing.
Which I really wanted us to rename that session Less Chatter, More Splatter. We decided that we were going to go to a wizardy tower which they'd only encountered once when they traveled to it in Everland. As they went to it in Everland, they discovered that it was the home to the ruler, well, essentially it is the main stronghold for the Harpers Guild. And as such, it is in fact referred to as the Moongleam Tower, and its prime ruler, stayer, is Crowan Valharrow, a very old human mage. And at the time, they were immediately on teleporting in, greeted by spears and sword on all sides by Daviana Yalranis, the knight and chief protector and moon lord of this tower. They entered in. They found that the orc who had served them the wine which allowed them to immediately teleport to here was there, nursing his wounds, and was missing an arm, which sucked for him. And that was Drala Thevel. There was also two other archmages present at the time. One they had encountered before when they had gone to the great dwarven city of Citadel Felbar, and that was Pexius the Archmage. And they now have encountered another one of the Archmages, a high elf of sorts, Voron, a androgynous appearing elf who doesn't really seem to be all 100% there, not in terms of mind, but in terms of physicality. So, they explained that Legacy is indeed one of these four archmages, and that they were actually planning to try and find her and return her when they were apprehended by a drow invasion of sorts, which proceeded to cut through a large portion of their guard, and as is seen by Crowan, having displayed many more scars than he had recently, they did a very good job of trying to kill everyone off. So at this point, I think we just called the session at the discussion of we were trying to do this, but we couldn't, and you all had explained to them you were traveling to discover the reasons as to why giants were attacking again, and more importantly, you were trying to bide time as quickly as possible, getting to a way of returning the ring to the cloth in Vale, to Old Snarl, who had demanded it. Otherwise, the city of Xanthara's Keep will be paying him a tithe every month, because that's what you get when you piss off a dragon.
Also, I just want to say, yeah, Rouse.
Ooh.
Also, there were some sick burns distributed last session as well
Ah, yes.
about parents and things.
Ah, yes. I have not forgotten.
And as we bring into the session, what would you all like to start doing? At this
I would
time,
like to apply some Burnhill.
unfortunately, that costs 350 gold, 375 gold pieces.
Fuck that noise.
But if you buy 10, you get a Premier Ball.
Hey.
No.
Pokemon is
Like,
fresh in
too
our
much-
minds this evening.
Too much Pokemon.
Never enough Pokemon. As you guys are discussing between each other, you do see that Crowin, Pexius, and the newest Archmage you've encountered, Voron, are all currently discussing amongst each other, not blocking you out, but actually having their own conversation and in focus.
I'm going to go up to the moon, and being that I am a harper,
The Moon Lord, is it?
east,
Okay.
and basically going to give her the information that we've gathered so far on giants, gathering their artifacts, and this and that.
Okay. She listens intently, and she's an older woman, probably in her late 50s, but if not equivalent, a finer physique than even Glory or Ash is. Like, she looks like she's just a wall of muscle, but at the same time, she's a tall woman. She carries it well, and every movement she has is a movement of strength and control. Like, that seems to be her whole thing. All of her armor, everything is something that is functional, but not overbearing. It's not ridiculous. It's not some heavy armored fool. And she's listening to you and looking down at you. Her helmet is this like silver design with a great crest of a crescent moon at the top, going from the back of head to a point nearly over the brow. So the giants are rather aggressive lately, and this would start explaining why they've been trying to more than ever take away from our own people. And this starts explaining a lot. Where did you find this information?
Well, we went to a place called the Eye of the Allfather and talked to a ghost.
The Eye of the Allfather has been missing for millennia.
It took us a day.
Yeah, we
Oh,
had
sorry,
a
am I
giant friend.
interrupting? Sorry.
Shh, Kira, God.
Sorry!
You guys like stepped way off into the
We are here to
private,
embarrass him in front of his
talking.
boss.
Yeah, come on now.
talking, and then there's just Kirak poking her head in. Just so as you all were begin explaining this, and you begin explaining, how much of it do you actually explain? Do you explain about Harshnag? Do you explain about all these details, or do you leave bits out for her?
I'll leave Harshnag out, although he is friend. It's better to have our friend as stands and not, trifled with
Hmm.
or fucked with.
Okay, so you avoid the details of who brought you there. Well, your details are your own, your secrets are your own. I won't seek to pry any further. But I don't know what he did to provoke these drow into this attack. But whatever he did, and she's looking over at Crowin, and the three are still discussing as he's doing this. Whatever it was, it truly did stir up the nest. We didn't even think they'd be able to get in through their means here. We've now fortified everything against such a repeated attack, but this is a very, very dire situation. And You can tell she is discussing with you, she's listening to you, but she's also looking past you. She's also focusing on like a dozen different things. This is the mind of someone who's it's like she's playing 3 games of chess and trying to beat each person on the next move, kind of thing. This is But thank you for telling me this. This is very important. Very important.
Now, I do know we might be on a certain plane, but
The Astral Sea.
Sorry.
Kira, gee,
Sorry.
is there any other plane that would actually make it from the material world?
Sorry, say that again.
Is there any plane that would be more safer, or is in the sense of less people to come in other means?
No, the astral winds are in and of themselves a very dangerous place to traverse. This tower was designed hundreds and hundreds of years ago by our successors, I say successors, those that we aspire to be, those who we have replaced in our time.
Predecessors.
Yeah, I'm the warrior. I'm not the one who does the great planning. I'm the one who does the great stabbing. So, excuse me.
Same.
So, this is in fact the plane for our dealings, and this is where we usually do keep the tower whenever we're not focusing our efforts on one city. But I do think at this point, as she's discussing with you, you just hear, "Confound it, you fool! We have to be able to try it now! We're not going to get another chance. The lines are too perfect in place. It is far too dangerous to try and enter the fortress like this. We need full preparation. We weren't even able to prepare a full ritual. And if it's correct and these drow were sent, the preparations made to stop us from taking her." And at this point, all three are arguing between each other is the 3 archmages, seemingly unable to push to an agreement.
I will go and see what they're arguing about while this is going on.
Okay.
Same.
I-
I'm going.
As you were discussing still with the Moon Lord, we'll say you're doing this whilst these two move
Yeah.
off. Crowan is stamping his staff and looking up the other two. His hair, you now see, because he mostly kept a hood on, his hood's been thrown back, is a lot of very speckled marks across the head, very wine-stained. And he is stamping the staff and pointing fingers. Pexius is next to no hair, but there's great like runic tattoos all the way down the top of his head. There's like these great crescent designs that look not so much of style but of purpose all across his any part of his skin that you see, like his head, his skull. Most of the wide areas have a pattern designed on them. And as besides the fact you can tell that Voron is Elven, anytime you try to focus on them specifically, you start to get a headache just to the fact that it's like looking at something that's not really there, and your brain is trying to tell your body it is when it sees it, but you know it isn't. It's like this weird mesh up. Listen, no matter what else happens, we currently have a very good chance of getting her. And if we can get her now, we stop his plans in the future. If the scrying is correct, she's been making the rods. If she's been making the rods, we cut his supply to them. We cut his supply, suddenly he's going to start running out of them. Or he merely decides to just attack us all again, and he gets his rage riled up and assault all sides again.
Okay, you guys look like you're arguing rather than getting anything done.
Not that we can relate to that.
Shh, you're not here.
Sorry, I was sitting in the corner.
There is no kernel, it's the circle.
I just walk in a circle for like the next 20 minutes.
Looking for a corner.
Yep.
I just kind of. How much of the conversation would I have heard? They're pretty loud, huh? So I would have heard
They're
most of it.
loud as balls.
Okay, cool.
Well, there's F.
I'm specifically doing that thing where you sit there and just pretend like you're doing nothing while you're just listening to everything.
From the last session, I'm still jumping up and down on the teleport rune.
Let me out! Let me out!
I kind of look to each of them. And look, I don't know what kind of plan you guys got going on, and God knows you can do things I can't even think of. But if I know my mother like I think I do, which reasonably well, I don't think she would want all of you getting yourselves killed if you're not sure.
At this point, both Pexius and Voren seem to be looking and nodding. And again, very frustratedly, Crowan, who seems to be the more senior of the two by physicality, but compared to them and how they speak and react, they seem like they're the two knowledgeable, wiser people trying to calm down the brash youngster. But for the last time, we don't really have a chance. The ley lines are too perfect for the ritual. We're not going to get another chance for maybe decades. I don't know about you, but I don't exactly have decades. And neither does she.
What is this ritual you want to do?
Yeah, I have some idea of what this plan is, so I can tell you whether or not I think it's stupid.
Our plan is simple. A spell of great power. One from the ninth circle of Harkanos itself. The gate spell. We're going to open up right into the middle of his fortress, get her, and get out.
I look at Varys because I have no idea what that means or how important
Varys,
it
make an Arcana check.
is. This is why I was like, oh thank God Varys is going with me. Corey doesn't know what this means.
Varys, you are aware it's difficult, but not too difficult. From the ninth level of Arcanum is the most dangerous sphere of magic to pull from. It's the most raw, which is why most spells are very small. Like there's a very small list of them from that people can even learn. There's probably thousands that no one has ever even tried to due to the difficulty. But for you are aware that the gate spell is one of the safer, but it is better when you can get magical attunement on a ley line, when you know the person you're trying to contact to reach from. These details can help you. But as well as that, the gate spell is difficult in the fact that it doesn't directly open up next to the person. It can very well open up half a mile from the person, or right next to them, or 300 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what happens, it is a very much so a case of you have to go when you be getting in. This is a big risk of a spell.
We would go through to her and come out, or the people that cast it will go through. We'll see what gets sucked through.
I believe it does create an actual gate that you step through.
Yeah,
Slash
You conjure a portal looking.
I'm going
not
between
gonna
the actual description of the spell that I know and what Dash is explaining
Okay.
now, because Varys
Yeah.
wouldn't know.
Yeah.
To give you an idea, he just begins crafting this. Actually, it's not him. It is instead Voron begins crafting this illusion, and you see the small figure and a portal that opens up and just spins, and this figure just jumps between it, back and forth. It's more like this. It is a portal through from one place to another, and one place is this verdant grassland, the other side is this cold mountain, and just flips through.
So it literally is a gateway that could be passed any number of times.
Correct.
And I'm
Any
assuming
number of
like any
times.
doorway, it could be accessed from either direction. Hence,
Like,
Yes.
like anyone.
Which is the danger, but simultaneously, as much as I don't like to admit it, this can work in our favor to get her back. The difficulties of it is the spell itself, to maintain it for the period we want, to actually be able to get her through and back, we'll need all three of us focusing on it. Which means we need someone else to do the actual retrieving.
I mean, the problem I've got with this, she is somewhere deep within Iron's Flag. Like one would assume.
I would assume so too.
We open up a portal to a random place in Ironslag.
And at this point, Crow's,
In
for the last time, no! I know I have to find exactly where she is. I can get the portal there. You two can help make it. I will deliver it directly to her.
Okay.
I can get it in the same room. I know it.
How about
That's an
this?
insight check if he actually believes that he can do it.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say we're doing that. Okay, but do we have
He
any
seems like he believes it.
information? I don't know what you rolled.
12.
Do we have any information on where Zolto is then? Because
this
the
point,
best
he
time to
closes
do it would be when
his
he
eyes.
is not there. Don't
Closes
scry on
his
him.
eyes
Roman could.
and focus.
What?
Well, problem is Crone's already doing it.
Oh,
God damn it!
Roman's got brain shielding now, doesn't he?
Yeah,
No,
this is-
not yet.
Not yet.
Oh,
He just begins touching his hands out and is like
No.
mashing points up on a map, and this portal opens, and you just see this dark room, this dark mound, but this bright light emanating from a corner, and that light just goes.
I draw my sword.
Behold, this is our chance. He's asleep.
Oh, you will
Wait,
right
you
now?
mean right now?
you serious?
I'm deadly serious.
No.
He sleeps once every 3 weeks.
Oh god.
Real quick, out of character. What the fuck?
3 weeks.
No.
Dude,
There's a
this dude
fire
is on
burner-
so many steroids. I can't emphasize this enough.
You have
You've
no
seen
idea.
this guy.
True.
Yeah, sure. We'll just open a bright fucking thing in the room he's sleeping.
I assume that he
not
doesn't
in the
sleep
room
in
he's
the same
sleeping
room
in.
as his slave.
No, he does not. Because she'd probably try to slit his throat. He keeps her in the room he's forging his great golem in. The golem is not yet prepared. It cannot be prepared if we get her out, because he will run out of the actual iron rod, the adamantite rods he's using. She's crafting from adamantite rods for him to locate adamantite with. We can deny him his greatest resource. And piss him off to no end, which I am entirely approve of. Worse
Just
come
to
to
cl-
worse, I do have the means of sending word to the Slayer King from Citadel Felbar. He has a group of warriors ready to cause the largest distraction that we possibly could have to Ironslag.
I mean, that's definitely what we're going to
I-
need. I mean, that was going to be
I
my
stand up
suggestion.
and say, just to clarify, did you say you can only send one person?
No! Us three, and he points to the others, must focus on the spell. We were hoping to have a larger force of harpers with us and actually send them through, but with the drow attack, we kind of have a few less now, and we're more keen on our own protection. But you are here, and a great incentive on your part to get her back.
Do you need these people to be stealthy? Because we're not them.
No, the only way I see
I will
this
say
going
this
down-
now. Citadel, the Iron Slag, the Citadel, this fortress of his, is very large. It is easily the entire depth of a mountain. I believe that if I've translocated it correctly, he is practically to the other side of it from her. His resting point is at a high point in it. He keeps her in the low points of it. I don't
Where's
know
the
how he could
entrance?
get down that quickly. You would have a perfect chance. While he does have other giants with him, none are compared to him. Not even
Okay.
his father. And his father is in a deep dwarven city.
Okay, I've got a couple of. I mean, it could work.
You all remember his father, because his father was right next to him when he dueled the purple worm.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god.
And was a lot more of an
Um,
arcane-based guy, which is why no one's looking at him.
Um, was I gonna say?
We'd need to all obviously
Oh.
work in sync towards
Also,
Felbar.
how long would you be able to hold the skate open for? Like,
We
Time
can
frame.
hold it. A single one of us could hold it for a minute, but all of us together can easily hold it for 10.
I mean, if we can. Oh no. If we can get in.
The truly sad part
I
about
get.
this is
No, because
Zero is the stealthiest of the lot.
Oh.
This is true.
He's capable of the most stealth.
if you think Glory's gonna let you go in there without her, then you're a fucking idiot.
Zero is
You're
no-
going to be able to do this quietly. There's going to come to a point where the alarms will be raised, but you're trying to sneak as people your size around giants. Well, not directly around giants, but in a giant stronghold. That's like mice running through a city. Don't get me
I
wrong,
can
if there's a
literally-
mice problem, a horde's going to get sounded, but until that
I can-
point...
I can literally be a mouse and go invisible, but to be perfectly honest, I have no interest in going to this place, but I do have an interest in paying debt to these guys, so what they say goes, really.
Also, guys, please bear with me. I couldn't actually get the token thingy to work, so I just use a token of a different thing to represent her
That's
if
fine.
you go.
Okay.
That's fine.
Just in case any of you look at it and go, what that?
Yeah,
It's like-
no, that's fine.
No, trust
With
me.
this
it's
thing.
That's
That's
not
fine.
the thing. Cool.
Okay, so
That's
you
not a
basically,
thing.
what you want us to do? You want us to go in and retrieve
Yes,
while dwarves are
Well,
still
we can-
bar.
they will, if I
distraction.
send the message, sound a distraction. This will keep the largest portion of his giant force away. They will be focused on the main gates. And the dwarves will pull out the moment my spell drops. I have a contingency ready to warn them.
Where is the main gate in relation to?
I'm pretty sure it
Well,
faces
let's be
towards Philadelphia Bar.
Is it at the top? Like
It's
you
the
say he's at
southwest. It'd be the southwest.
like
Give
depth
you an idea.
wise.
Picture the
on
mountain.
levels of-
It is the main gate is essentially, think the Black Gate kind of equivalent. It is smack bang at the bottom, and it's a big fucking thing that encompasses about a third of it.
Okay,
It's just this
yeah.
massive fuck you fortress. This was once a great fire giant fortress in the olden days, so it's been reused again.
So
Okay.
if dwarves attack, the dwarves would be a distraction. They would keep
Well,
the
the main
bulk of the
force.
forces away. While we go in, we have 10 minutes to go in,
Get her, get
our
out.
target, and come out.
Just to be
Carol?
clear, we are aware this is a complete suicide mission. In 10 minutes, our gate
No.
closes and we're behind enemy lines.
Kirok?
Hit 0.
Look behind the Kirok.
Yeah.
Durin, can you
How
come over here, please?
Okay,
How
I
long can
stop
you keep
jumping up and
invisibility
down
up?
and I saunter over.
Kirok reaches into a bag and she pulls out a scroll that is very dusty. And I say,
Holy shit, is it what I think it is?
I found this about 8 months ago in a mine. This is a scroll
Yes,
of
yes, yes.
augury. And nobody can
Oh.
use it except you, but I believe it will tell us whether this is going to go absolutely tits up or not if you use it.
Yes.
And
Very well, then.
I pass it to Durin.
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna
that's fine, but
blow
we
the
need some
dust
sort of
off it.
plan before we use that spell.
cough
By
a little.
casting this jet, I'll let you guys know.
Here's the description.
If you tell me what your course of action for the next 30 minutes is, I will inform you of well, woe, well and woe, nothing. Well is for good results, woe for bad, well and woe for good and bad. Nothing
Okay.
for
I'm just gonna
indifference.
say as
Before
well.
you cast this,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to know what we're doing.
are we going now or are we sleeping on it and going?
We'd have to go and look
We've
at
been
Sounds
To
like
go
we need
right
to do.
now!
For fucking
I don't
hours.
know how long he's been
Word.
asleep for. He could be getting up soon.
I mean, this sounds immensely scary, guys, but based off what this dude has says, this is literally the best chance we will ever get at doing this.
Hey, Dad.
And I'm saying as well, if we wait, Varys, did you tell Glory that she had anti-magic shackles on? I can't remember if you told me that.
He
Out of
never
character.
said.
Wait, is it
I
when
can't
Varys
remember
knew?
what parts you told me.
Varys, you knew she had shackles on. Later on, you were putting shackles just like it, so you were able to put two and two together. Go, those were anti-magic.
Oh, I would have said that.
Okay.
The only thing I
So,
didn't say initially
It
was
is what she said. I remember. If we get the shackles off of her,
You now have a
Mother
archmage on that
can
side
help
of the portal.
us. Yeah, she can be a
Sorry,
pretty big
what?
help.
To see, sorry, just to
No,
interrupt,
go on.
but did you see innately? Can she cast magic innately, or does she need
She's
materials?
been able to
She's-
cast magic her whole life.
She's a hardcore sorceress.
PS.
Yes,
Is she a
she's-
sorceress or a wizard?
She's a very
She's a
much a
sorceress.
sorceress.
We would need. I mean, The sorceress still need
something
arcane
tells me-
focuses and component bags.
No.
Or
No,
can they actually
I'm
make
standing right here.
They don't need. You don't need a focus.
Her focus is her brain.
Okay.
That explains a lot.
Question
I
for
was
the
gonna
DM.
say.
Would this gentle conversation be counted as a short rest?
No.
Can we take a short rest before we go?
Do you?
No,
Is this you saying you desperately need a short rest?
If me saying I've got 21 hit points, I'm less than half health.
Wait, didn't we have
Oh
a
Jesus!
didn't we have a rest?
We had a
before
long
we did
rest.
this?
You had a long
not-
rest before you
Had a
went
long
We
back.
did.
Oh, no,
No,
we
we did.
We've not had a
Oh
long
no,
rest
you guys
before I
decided
got
to
fucked.
teleport first.
And
and
then rest.
Then sleep.
Oh, that sucks for you, doesn't it?
I'm at max
Which is-
health, so I'm
Well,
fine.
Which is why someone with no luck points, no 5th level spell, and less than half health would like to take a long rest. Before we go.
Back.
Don't have time.
Well, you
We can
stay here
probably
and take a long rest.
short.
This
no.
suicide mission.
I could swing for a short rest.
I'm gonna let you guys know. He's giving you the equivalent of currently
Go now or forever
Zalto,
hold your peace.
Zalto is asleep. The ley lines are perfect, and they change very often.
We're gonna,
This is your best
We need to do
chance.
we're
it
gonna do
now.
it now. I'm
So
Would
sorry.
you like to use the
Right.
augury spell?
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, Varys. We gotta go.
No,
I gotta-
If you don't
This
want to
is
go,
a
if
suicide.
you don't want to go, we won't hold it against you.
Oh, I don't want to
This is
go.
my problem.
But-
I
To
give
be
Varys a health
clear,
potion.
But I'm not. I know
Everyone.
it's fine, but I'm not going without you. I'll
To be
try
clear,
help
this is a suicide mission, and wisdom would suggest that the best course of action, quite frankly, for this is to send one person to this. And quite frankly,
you
I've
look
sort of
dead
gone
in the
over
eye. You, as you're saying this, as you're trying to say this, Corin just looks at you. It's a fucking stupid idea for one person to go. You're going
It
into the
is.
middle of a giant fortress.
It
You
is,
will
and
not get her out. The worst you will do is get her punished for trying to escape.
it
Your
is,
best
and
bet is a strike team to get in and get out. Have a few hundred years on you, boy.
And what do we do when we get her out?
Come
Go
back
back
through
through
the
the
gate.
To the
When-
gate. Get back to the
No,
gate as
once
quickly
we've
as
got
you
her out.
can.
What do we do when Zoltan knows we've got her and he sends his entire force to us?
That's the next
You-
with
question.
10 minutes to get out.
You have
Getting
the
out,
room.
getting out, it's fine.
I can tell you right now, I'm getting you into the room.
He's
No,
asking
no,
about the.
no,
no,
He's
no.
asking about the
Once
repercussions.
Once
Legacy's
out.
here,
Once we're back here with Legacy and he knows that someone has took her,
He's
then
a
he will find
warrior.
out.
He doesn't have any means of scrying. He might smash half of the Faerun to look for her.
We don't know what he's got. People have allies. He has hired some powerful people.
Well,
To do
you know it's
gossip, really.
beautiful. Have you ever tried scrying on this place?
On
Don't
this
work!
place or that place?
This place!
Legacy would have to stay
My
here.
place!
First going on that place.
And I do have something for her once she gets here. And he takes out this locket. And you'll see that it is it's a locket that
Looks
you've
like mine.
somewhat recognized before. Yeah. And it's a protection. I've been keeping this for her. Because I know one thing's for certain. Once she gets out, she is going to pay back in dividends.
Yeah, try and stop her.
Old man, I think
Oh, I
you've been in your
won't!
tower.
Okay.
I think you've been in your tower for too long if you think this is wisdom sending in a strike force for
Okay, you guys have been
a
arguing.
10-minute window.
You
No,
guys
the
have been
strike
arguing
won't
for
work.
a while, and it sounds
I-
like you're gearing up to argue for a while. Glory, are you gonna
Not
go? Yes or
really.
no?
Everything in me says this is a bad idea, but
Yes or
if
no?
it's the only chance I have, then yes, I'll go.
Then I'm not letting you go alone, so I'm going. Varys?
Ditto.
Roman?
I'm not going alone.
Ash is immediately right next to Glory.
Roman?
Let's go.
Durin?
Of course.
Zero?
I have no desire to die, believe it or not. I've changed my ways, more concerned with my own life to live to pay this debt rather than die to pay it. Having said that, if you insist on going here to die, I will follow you to the death.
Would
and
you like to use your augury spell, Durin?
I'm going to brush it off with dust, act like I know what I'm doing,
It's
and then
so
just as I'm about to start casting, I go turning. Wait. What exactly do you want me to say again?
is going to try and rescue Legacy in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
A good course of action. Yes.
I mean that. I know that is a good one, but is there a more precise way we could word this?
Not really. Not with Augury, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're
Will
gonna
our attempt to save Legacy from the fortress result in a success?
Yes, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Good
See, that's a
words.
yes or no. Whereas
Yeah, that's a
it's
yes or
meant
no
to give
question.
A
The question
positive
is-
response
Oh,
or a negative response.
Our mission in the next 10 minutes is what
we
you
are going to
basically
go.
asked.
We are going to go to the home of the most dangerous fire giant that we know, rescue Glory's mother, and then get back here and really piss him off. Is that? How does that make you feel, Augury Spell? That's what
This is like a magic 8
In a
ball.
flash,
Yeah.
there is just this positive energy, and you hear this omnipresent voice. Well,
was that whoa or well?
It was well.
Well,
Okay,
whoa.
good.
Oh,
Whoa.
It's both.
Oh shit.
good and bad.
Well, I'm
Basically,
sold.
this is a good idea. Might have repercussions. Repercussions. Your
Right.
DM can't
Oh, it
pronounce it. The
will.
world's gonna
Yes.
get shattered.
I'm gonna take that
will
as a
happen.
yes. Do the
Right.
thing.
It means
Axius, Crowan, and Vorin all begin looking at each other. Let us begin. And he takes out from he opens up underneath his large chair. He opens up the seat, and underneath the large box gets taken out, opens it up, and there is the most beautiful, pristine diamond you've ever seen. And they lift it up, and it's being held between them all, and it begins to break. Bits begin flying off it and begin spiraling down and landing in ruins. On the ground before that begins lifting up as its own and spinning and spinning and spinning like all forms, all angles before they all step to one side and they're holding it. A great yellow and arcane barrier and a great pink and just pure arcane portal in the center goes clear, and you see through to the back of this like shackled, like ramshackle little hut in the middle of this great iron plaza with heavy chains that go up and out of vision. What do you do?
Fly through.
I tell
I'm sorry, my
Through.
bullshit got us all in Iron Slag, and I go.
I'm like, tell Felbar, attack now. I'll cast fire shield on myself and jump through.
Before I do, I pat Durin on the back and I'm just like, you did a good job.
Thank you.
Just a cold shield.
Okay. Let's see.
Um,
Darius, Glory,
would-
Valoran, Ash.
Valorant.
There's two
I'll
of us.
have banishment
Valorant.
ready and run through.
You're gonna do some bullshit.
I fly through.
I want all of you to know that I'm shaking IRL.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm actually
I'm a
terrified.
little trembly as well, actually.
I will cast Death Ward on Glory.
You could always heal me a little bit.
I'll think about it.
So,
You say you downed a health potion?
I downed a great health potion. I'm still not. Max.
I'm
So, guys,
casting.
No time to think
Great-
about this. We just have to do it
We've
and
gone
not
through.
question how much of a bad decision we've
We
done.
do it while we're there. We've jumped through. So.
Done it.
So, I get to do something I didn't think I'd be doing for months. Describing iron slag.
I'm gonna fucking die.
That's why I cast Death Ward.
As you enter iron slag, the heat hits you like a wall immediately. Only Glory is the only one amongst you, actually, including Varus because he casts Fire Shield, that doesn't get truly affected by this, but the wind in your actual breath, your vapors from your breath come out and just immediately evaporate. You look around. It is this great, and you look up, and in a moment you pause, you think that's him. Towering hundreds of feet in the air, a giant statue, chained on all sides, parts missing, an arm not fully in repair, and you look up above that again, and you're seeing a large portion of a forearm being held aloft and a great sword held above that as well. Great sword will be longer than most of you have seen towns. This is the construct of Zalto, his magnum opus. You hear further down the way from 6 different heads. And you look across to the other side of this hut, and you see 2 hellhounds, 3 heads to each, arguing with each other and playing with this iron-clasped ball. And you see this burnt, crisped corpse at the bottom. And to the far corner at the top, you see chains, hundreds of indescribable amounts of chains, holding one small figure inside. This is about 120 feet beyond your vision. But you see, I'm actually going to give this whole area up to y'all, because why not?
Ooh.
How high up is she? Assuming,
She
sorry.
is 120 feet away from you, down the corridor.
Like
So
ground
I'm just
level.
going to... I'm going to do this for y'all.
God, why are we
And
doing
I'll now like
I'm
you
having-
all to roll initiative.
As I was, can I have cast that spell when you asked everyone? Can
You
cast
did
a
not
spell and I
declare it.
just- I was trying to, but I was trying to do the thing where we didn't interrupt each other.
Okay, that's fair.
He has rolled
Go ahead.
it on the
He
thing.
Okay.
ticked it.
Ah, greater invisibility. That's fair.
Yeah.
Death Ward got
Yeah.
cast. Greater invisibility. Narrowing.
On glory.
I had banishment prepared.
You were ready
And
to
I have it at
cast that.
5th level.
Cool. You're just gonna bam that motherfucker on someone. Right, and
Yeah.
did you say you're
Well,
casting
actually,
greater
2.
invisibility on Glory?
Yes.
Okay, Glory, you are now under the
How
effect
did
of the
you do
greater
that?
invisibility spell. Whilst under this effect, until the concentration ends in a minute, you are now invisible. You can be heard, you can perform actions, but you will not reveal yourself. Unless his concentration breaks or he drops it.
You can wail on people and they're not going to be able
Please
to see you.
reroll
so
your
they can have a hell
initiatives,
of a job.
folks who have already shown up.
Wait, has the map
No.
changed for everyone else?
No.
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 I'm on the web map.
Because I've gotten this close. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Iron Slag.
Dynamic lighting again, I think.
I'll turn it off, thank you. Thank you for the warning.
I'm still on the web
Yeah.
map.
Because it was just
I've never
black.
been so scared of a black screen.
I'm gonna-
Guys, my heart rate is.
Alright, cool.
I'm just gonna rip up the character sheet I made for the weekend now. This will not be needed.
Yeah, I don't need. I'm gonna have to remake Glory's character sheet for the new character that I've been thinking about.
Alright,
Nice. Big
yeah,
numbers.
that's an 18.
Don't
Wait,
forget,
where
some
are
of you
we?
guys
Oh, we're
did
down there.
re-roll earlier.
Oh my god, I
You're
forgot this
all
is
the
a place
way
with
down.
giants. I'm so tiny.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
Jesus.
are
Where are we
smart.
I'm going through like
Is-
the stages of grief.
The pink thing is the portal, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay. So
actually, since
God
I'm
damn it.
as a warlock, I cast all my stuff at max level. I can actually banish
Yeah.
2 things.
You could banish them. It'd be
Dorian.
hilarious.
Don't worry, guys. We've got 60 rounds of combat that we can use.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna sort this descending.
hold on, I haven't
Let's
rolled.
see. That was a 7 and a 16 for the hounds. I have that ready. So,
Hold on.
Jiren.
I've not rolled. Hold on.
bitch, roll.
Oh,
Roll your way.
let me open my character sheet. I had to refresh. It's not letting me open my character sheet. Hold on. Can someone roll for me?
No.
I don't wanna.
Also, why-
Nobody wants
the
that
column is
pressure.
blank. Why is this?
I'll do it because it'll be funny if you fail then.
Yeah.
He'll magically be able to do it now, guys. Watch. Now, roll the 10.
10.
That's
Okay,
fine.
I
Durin, you're up. Go.
I have a mental idea. I'm gonna run over here, and
Do mark down how much space you use.
yeah, 25. That was my full movement.
Cool.
Now the thing connecting this to the ground is it a stone base?
It's connected.
My god,
To-
you're
You need to remember, the ground is not actually stone, it's brass.
Ooh.
Brass.
Everything is brass.
Oh.
If you look up the statue, it is the most. You almost are drawn to tears as a dwarf looking at this. You think this is an amazing craft, and then your heart goes to how many dwarves have died making this? How many slaves have been
shit.
beaten to death and starved
Oh,
making this?
Okay, there goes
As
my.
you
crazy
look at
idea.
it is gargantuan beyond gargantuan. This is easily, guys, give you an idea. From base to base, it's 60 feet.
Ooh.
From foot to foot, it's 60 feet. It goes up 120. It's
Real quick,
massive.
Oh my god.
real quick, is
Compensating.
this character here? Is that loyalty?
Is the Arinyas on the map one
Yeah.
we're looking for? Okay.
Okay. Want to be sure.
It's not
Just making
loyalty,
sure.
it's legacy. Loyalty's my girlfriend.
Legacy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We,
Don't
everyone
get
has
the
done
L
it at least
difference
once.
mixed up.
Fucking the two of them just have so many characters. I can't fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, we
Anyway.
collect tieflings.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like seriously, come on now.
Kieran, 25 feet.
Okay.
Is that all you're doing? Come on.
Yep.
Let's go.
I will, knowing that that's not stone now, move behind this thing. I dash and just go behind there.
Okay, you back up to there. Cool. Kirok.
Oh god, I'm not prepared.
Someone blind me and give me horns. You are not prepared.
Okay, I'm gonna. Varys, you're okay. Movement, or do you want to evac?
Blue, the
If you-
the ceiling. To give you an idea, just real quick, Blue as well. The ceiling around you all goes up to about 100 feet.
Uh-huh.
The actual statue, the head and the shoulders are on another level above it.
Oh,
Like there's actually an entrance, like a hole that you are able to see stuff moving above you, and that's where this
right.
is.
Okay. God, we're both desperately trying to do math.
And
I can
as
see it in
you
your
move
eyes.
As you move in, you just hear and the walls, not next to you, but you hear them somewhere, begin shaking.
Crap.
Cannon fire.
Crap.
Kirok,
The
can you
dwarves
make
have
me
attacked.
faster?
I can carry you. But
Can
sure.
you make me faster?
Actually,
Sure. And then I cast haste on Varys,
Okay.
and then I will use some of my movement. I'm going to.
Blue, if you
fly-
can,
You want an evac?
grab me,
Okay.
take me, and if you can, get me closer to the dogs.
Okay.
Get me in 60 feet, and I'm good.
I'm gonna sweep by and grab Nomarin and fly to there with him. And
Clutch his
and
thing.
haste on Varys, and that will be my turn.
Casted haste, you moved there, perfect. That's everything. Roman numbering, it's your turn. You're not quite
Is the
there
chain?
yet.
Yeah. Is the chain big enough for me to run on?
That chain's big enough for your whole party to walk on.
Cool. All right.
The chain, to give you an idea, it's thicker than an ogre.
All right.
You've seen trees smaller than this chain.
Yeah. So 20.
There have been trees thrown at members of the
I
party
will-
that's smaller than this chain.
Really,
Keep-
really, we're gonna do that.
Sorry, I'm stressed.
Hey,
I'm
remember the first time you fought a giant and someone died?
I will keep banishment ready, and as soon as I get in 60 feet of the farthest one, basically activate throw.
Okay, you're just gonna bitches. Cool, cool. That is important. Good. Right. So
Pretty sure hellhounds
At
aren't really
this
very
point-
charismatic.
Probably not.
you don't know. At this point, you hear a voice ring out. And it feels like, all at once, the world feels like it is crumbling around you as the lair action comes into effect. I need a strength saving throw from everyone on the ground.
We're in the air.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Alice
god.
is on his ass immediately. Durin, you're on your ass immediately.
There goes the plan.
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
There'll be math. There'll be
as an earthquake
be
spell
math.
takes effect.
Oh, shit.
Ew.
Let's see. Well, thankfully,
Wait, I on my ass?
what you've noticed is none of the actual buildings or the statue or anything seem to be harmed by this effect. But any creature is being moved around, except for the hellhounds you see. The hellhounds, anything that seems to be like it belongs here, is not getting affected. You can see Kirak from where you are. This figure is looking up at you now. Chains around the neck that are pinning it to the ground. Whips across the face and bloodied, and like these shackles across the hands and across the mouth. Looks up at you, and it is also being slammed around inside of its cage just from the sheer effect of it. And as it slams against the sides, you see its horn just against the sides of it, as it seems like this is a superheated cage immediately. But let's see. You're the only one, Glory. I need a roll for Ash. Actually, Blue, can you take control of her for me?
Sure. Can I shout to the party that the cage is heated?
Yeah, you can do that as a free action.
Yeah,
Okay, just
Cage is hot!
I do that.
Wait, what's the hot to do, bro?
The cage
that's
she's in
around Legacy.
is
It's superheated.
She's in a cage.
Yeah.
How big's the cage?
The cage is basically, it's like one of those very dark and grim moments where you see the dogs and animals that are kept in those stupidly small cages for themselves. She's only kept in enough that she can be in.
So someone could
Yeah,
reach
no,
in and
Ash
touch
is
her.
fine.
She
So someone could reach in and touch her.
The chains are gone around so much. There's actually chains around the actual cage as well that also seem to be superheated, that are all moving at the same time. It's just in the moments where the chains stop moving briefly that Kirak, you're able to actually see it. It's when it shook that it stopped.
Oh god.
Once it stopped shaking, it moved again. Right.
Can I ask a question real quick? Do I remember how we got the shackles of Varus?
We got the shackles from. You took time.
Like, how did we get them off?
You took time to take them off.
Yeah, time to try and pick them slowly.
It was. I think it was like a lock picking check, or you guys took like deft care with it.
It's not like a
However,
command
I hope
word.
someone prepared knock.
Hope someone
Ah,
knows
No
none
it.
one
of you-
has it.
None of you prepared it. I
None
know.
of it.
someone-
No
I-
one knows it.
I hope
we
someone's
have
got
a
time of opening.
Time of opening.
yeah.
We sure do.
That's the only thing I'm giving you guys. You're on your own for the rest.
Okay, thank you.
I was
'Cause
already.
I was
fine,
like
yeah.
despairing. I thought we were coming here to die.
As
Ding
you
ding
look
ding
around,
ding.
That was actually the first thing I thought of. It's like, cage, it's alright, we've got time of opening.
As you guys are looking around, and that hellhound is it doesn't even seem to be shaken, but looks up at you, all three heads up towards Kirak and Roman. It just lets out this massive howl,
Oh dear.
and you're all within 300 feet of it. That's fun.
It's not fun.
Oh, it's lots of fun. Let's see, where do I have it? There it is. Okay, so all three heads scream out at once. I need a wisdom saving throw from everyone.
Great.
Letting out this massive howl. You're fine.
Oh my god.
Fail, fail, fail.
Sweet Jesus.
I'm good at 19.
Roll for Ash. Actually, correction. Who's next to Ash? Who's within 10 feet?
I mean, I
Varys
don't think it will help.
and Glory.
Varys-
Varus
help.
Glory.
help me.
It's a DC 12. So that means that I believe her charisma bonus makes it so that you succeed.
Yep.
It's not a
It's
magical.
a +3, so I'm
it's-
fine.
You are actually fine. And she's fine too.
Me and
Varys?
Julian now.
Oh, I just realised.
Varus and Jaren, you are both currently frightened.
Oh,
Kirak,
fuck.
you are also frightened.
Great.
What was the? Oh yeah, you didn't roll
She
initiative
wasn't
for.
an initiative. I realised.
Initiative
That's
is me.
fine. I'm gonna do this real quick, and I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Glory will
pop
go
down
first.
to.
I will
that's
definitely
all
go
good.
first.
Right. Boop, 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 boop. English. That's that hellhound. Roman, you're fine. Kirak, you are currently frightened.
Okay.
While you are frightened, you cannot do the following.
I cannot move towards it. Attack rolls on it have disadvantage and all that jazz.
Correct. You cannot willingly move closer to the source of the fear. as it just throws itself forward with lightning speed down towards you two are, and all three heads look up at you. And I need dexterity saving throws from both of you as you watch as all mouths open up and this great red beam just erupt as it just blasts out you all.
Dog.
Roman dexterity
Wait,
saving
where
throw.
are
Kirok,
the-
dexterity saving
Give me a
throw.
second, I gotta.
Bad dog, bad dog, bad dog.
You're fine. It's a hellhound at a very far distance. You're fine.
Is it a magic saving throw?
It's a magic creature, but it's not a spell. So
Okay.
no.
Figure out check. Oh, well, it's.
No, it's all good, my dude. Wow. Okay, thank God that's a DC 12 on everything he does.
Oh, cool.
'Cause, that would have sucked. Because that would have been 12. That would have been 23. So it's only 11 points of fire damage to both.
Which is half for me because I have resistance due to the fire, staff of fire.
Correct, so you go down to 10. Or 5. You go down to 5.
Come on, come on, kitty.
And at this point, it is closer to you, and you notice it is larger than a normal hellhound. Not the size of a large horse. This thing is the size of a large bowl.
Ah.
Blue, you need to roll concentration on this case.
Oh, I do. But I have
DC.
advantage on that.
Thank you for your honesty. DC for you will be 10.
Oh, come on!
You've got
No
better
hate
luck
for
or
you.
shit on that.
I always have to check what I can use bend luck on.
Yeah.
Can you do it on saving throws?
Hey Varys, you might have fucked yourself because the spell just ended. That means
Saving
you lose a
throw!
turn.
Saving throw!
Roll.
I will do
Roll.
so! I will use a sorcery
Roll.
point.
Please. I mean, not that it matters, I can't
Because
move.
the DC
anywhere.
is 10. So, ta-da! You now succeeded.
Oh, thanks.
Because the DC was 10 because you took 11 points of damage. Half for 10. That's the DC. So you succeed, you keep haste. That would have sucked for you
That
guys.
would have sucked.
That would have been
Wait, what happened?
hilarious.
That would have fucked
concentration
so
check.
many
I had to make a
things.
concentration check for the haste I put on Barris.
No,
When
he
haste
goes to
drops,
80.
it's not good.
That is that turn. That guy goes later. Halfway through the initiative order now,
Kitty, come here.
you hear. At eastern side, you see fire giant pulling itself through, clearly just like waking up from some sort of dizziness. Greatsword out, looking confused around the area. And it sees fuck all of you, because you're all on the other side of a giant goddamn statue.
Oh, good.
Also, I'm invisible.
Yeah, he can't see you worth shit.
Dash, I'm
Hey.
scared of the top hellhound, right?
You are scared of the hellhound that's come closer,
The one that's closest.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
because it was on his initiative
No.
that he moved. Because
Yeah,
it's
the door
only
open.
smaller enemies, so yeah.
That might be
Oh,
fun.
right, well,
You can't get any closer, basically, right now, Varys. And, Glory. You're
I
up.
just kind of. Varric just hears a voice from nowhere going, "Do you need me or can I save Kirok from a hellhound?"
Kill the hellhound, please.
Okay, I'm
Remember-
going to.
Remember, you've got some potions in the bag of holding.
Thank you. I'm going to dash up to this hellhound because I can just make it by dash, and I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah, you got mobile, so you get 80 feet.
You're
with
welcome.
dash.
Fuck it. So what should you do? I'm gonna action surge to hit it.
You're rushing in to save your mother!
Look, I have a very specific itinerary in my brain right now of what he's doing. Oh shit, how do I use the character sheet again?
Like that.
So,
Kinda like that.
real quickly, I need to make a roll. I'm going to do this in front of all of you for the sake of honesty.
God. Please God, no. Please God, no.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh.
What does that mean?
What's that mean?
No.
Don't make me make it. Don't make me make
No, you're
it.
fine. You're fine. Trust me. I need to check the real name of this spell. As you see a hand reach out from the actual, merely being burnt and scalded, reach out and aiming for the invisible glory.
Oh shit. Oh no. I know what this means. Oh no. I'm so sorry.
Let's
No,
check
it's fine.
this real quick. You are now under the effects of the Foresight spell.
Oh,
The what?
Your mom
does
just
that
cast
mean?
Foresight on you.
Foresight? I don't know what that
Excuse-
does.
Not
a
familiar
ghost
with
I will
spell.
explain it to you. I will
Hey,
explain
welcome
it to you.
to-
Hey, fuck off. I'm the DM, I get to describe it.
You can let him do
She
the cool
reached-
shit.
She reaches out and touches through the ether, and you feel a hand touch your face as you see her hand shaking and twisting. For the duration, which is 8 hours, you have the following. You cannot be surprised. You have advantages on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, and all of the creatures that attempt to hit you have disadvantage for the duration. So there you go. Your mom's
Fuck.
trying to help you.
This is why we rescue my mom.
They can't even see you to make a target of you, so you're
Yet.
quite powerful at the moment.
Yet.
It's more the fact that someone was very smart and cast arcane magic on her, which made a massive fucking beacon. So yeah, reroll all those. You're making
Okay.
these with advantage.
Well,
Fuck.
she was making
Yeah.
those with advantage anyway.
Do you want me to
because
just
of
roll another 2?
invisibility.
Yeah, roll it. Make another 2.
Real quick. So is Legacy just so powerful she just overcomes anti-magic
Probably.
shackles?
Probably.
Probably.
Funnily
She's
enough,
Pretty
there
rad.
isn't a shackle on that hand.
Oh.
Something happened here.
But yes, because
So-
of invisibility, you would have had advantage
Yeah.
anyway, just FYI.
Okay,
Oh,
I've
shit.
got advantage on now, but there we go.
You know what's worse? I'm sorry. Roman is correct. I forgot the anti-magic shackles. So
Yeah,
no,
sorry.
Doesn't happen.
No, he's right. He's right. No guidance, no foresight.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Fine.
Thank you for bringing
It's
that
great-
up, Roman. That's my
Yeah.
bad.
Also,
It's
is
like,
great.
oh yeah, this magic caster is now useless.
Also, is greater invisibility concentration?
That's concentration for the caster. Yes.
Did she take? No, he didn't take. No, sorry, I'm
Yeah, I
getting
didn't get
confused about who cast it.
No,
Ignore
it
me.
was 0. 0's not been hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for some reason I
it's all
thought it
good.
was.
So sorry about that, folks. My
No,
bad.
it's fine.
I
It's
just
okay.
got us all excited for nothing. That's my bad. I'm
You
very
still had the
nervous
advantage.
and excited because of this session.
That's fine.
And technically, because
had
we're
advantage.
all under the effects of an earthquake spell,
Is it
if
an
I'm
earthquake spell?
correct, yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Because we
Lair
wouldn't have made
action.
strength checks. We wouldn't have made strength checks against an earthquake spell. We would have made.
I just
con
declared
checks.
strength. I just declared it at the
Thank
time, and I will correct it in the future.
It's fine.
But
Okay, I was just a bit confusing
I'd have
because that's
thought-
not how an
it's my
earthquake
bad.
spell
It's my
works.
bad. I know. I'm making mistakes because I'm nervous as well.
It's fine.
You can't
It's
see
fine.
it, but I'm
Breathe, everybody,
sweating
breathe.
loosely.
Breathing is not a thing we can do right now.
I just need to check currently to see if this spell does make it difficult terrain.
Yeah, I was
I'm
going to say,
immune-
Glory's going to be
Immune.
in there.
I am immune to difficult terrain if I dash.
That's true.
Oh, fair enough.
It does.
I did
start.
consider that, don't worry.
Thank you.
Also, anyone else who's got a concentration spell going has to make a constitution check.
Nobody else does because I'm not touching the ground.
So you
Roman
would need to make
and
one against-
Roman and Kirak are both flying currently, so they don't have to.
So you would need to make one about the invisibility.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, Zero, you'll have to. Actually, that's important. Zero, because the earthquake spell came into effect first. Please make that con check now. Do you have
Is it
advantage
advantage?
on that with Warcaster? Do you have that Warcaster?
Yeah, I do.
You do. 15's the DC.
Ah,
So you keep it. So, the first attack and the third are for the same roll. And the second and fourth are for the same roll as well, so you do hit. This is not a giant, but you did just deal 12. I'm going to take the first and second damage roll, by the way.
Okay.
We're going to keep those two. That's going to be 24 points of damage from those two attacks. My voice is already getting hoarse because I tried to voice act him. That's not good. Right. You just slash into it, and you just carve into one of the necks, and you actually embed about 3 or 4 inches into this thick muscle, and you kick it back. And you're just shouting out as you're just swinging at it. And the Hellhound doesn't even know. The heads are just trying to swipe and bite, but you are invisible and moving out of the way of each attack. That's now your turn done. That's now Ashk's turn.
okay. Ashk is gonna come over to Varys and is going to cast Heroism on him to remove his fear effect and also give him temporary hit points, which is
Excellent.
The temporary hit points is your spellcasting ability. ability, which is +7.
At the start of each of my turns.
Each of your turns, correct.
Cool.
So
And
at the start of my turn, I will gain how much? Sorry.
7.
It's just the ability modifier, so it'll be just a charisma mod, or is it wisdom?
okay.
Hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier.
That is
think it's a
charisma for paladins, which is
So it's plus
3.
3. So I get 3 hit.
So you get 3
temporary
hit points every
at the
turn
start
and
of
you're
every
immune to
turn.
being frightened. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
And
so
I
I'm gonna let you know. She's a dwarf. She's 25. She's 25 move speed. Currently, everything is halved. I'll say she can go 15 feet. I'll round up on the speed because otherwise dwarves get fucked.
Yeah, well, I would like to say, I would use either her movement or a bonus action or whatever to help Varys up off the ground. Can we do
Okay,
that?
that would be your. Yeah, you can. As you're casting heroism, you pull him up.
Yep.
You are a dwarf with that much strength. You lift him like he's a child.
Okay, so she pulls him up and is just like, "Go quickly, Elf, you're the fastest person here." And that'll probably be her turn.
Excellent.
No pressure, Varys, but we're kind of all hoping that you've got this.
Hey Sonic. Hey Sonic, what's up?
I've got a couple of DM logistics questions about rules. First of all,
Okay, Vax, go ahead.
if I was to take an item off a druid, would that cost an action?
Depends. This is a pass the baton effect because
Yes.
it times like a baton.
Is that
Yeah.
I'm going to say, because you have haste on you, do you?
Yes.
I'm going to say you can use your extra action, which you can use to use an item to take it.
Okay. Second question. There's only 2. This is the last one. If I use enlarge reduce on Durin to reduce him, would he be light enough for Varys to carry?
Okay. Enlarge reduce does have an effect in regards to weight, so you'll have to give me a second.
Do you want me to click it just so it comes up?
Fuck
Yes,
it.
please.
I would be small,
I think
wouldn't I?
you decrease in a size category.
You go
You
from
decrease in
medium to
mass.
small.
Oh no, scrap that. I didn't prepare it.
I did.
Oh. So I
For
would
future
get.
reference, it would reduce your weight to
Oh.
1/8 of what it originally is.
Move.
Jesus Christ, should be lighter than Roman.
80. I can't dash the bonus action.
Okay.
Oh god.
I need to
Basically, if you want to pick
Oh,
it up, you can spend a turn dashing like a motherfucker. Because bear in mind, I do believe with haste on, does that mean you basically are treated as if you're dashing with your
Question
movement?
for me: what's the range on the chime of opening?
It means a double movement,
Yeah, you've got double movement by being
which
hasted.
means that I should
Time
get.
of opening is 120 feet.
Oh fucking!
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh! I'm in range!
He's in
I
range.
am gonna hasted.
He's in range on the other side of a building to it.
Can't see it.
I'm gonna move. So hasted. Or I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna blade strong,
You're
Which
hasted
was
as well.
which makes my speed 40, doubled to 80 from
80.
haste. Okay.
I assume you have the sense to go for the magic shackles, and not just the cage.
If
Shut
you
up!
can get
It's
to
not
them.
your turn.
Okay, I'm not saying character.
The
I'm gonna
cage
let you
is.
guys know. I'm gonna let you guys know. You need to see the shackles.
Yeah.
Shackles
She's
are currently
covered
in
in
the
chains.
swirling
One
chain.
problem at a time.
Do I know if I can cast a spell on her, or if it's just her that can't cast spells because of the shackles? Can she be
Make
effective?
an Arcana check. You've had those shackles a while. I'll say you would have you'll have. Actually, no. Make an intelligence check. This is going to be you remembering it because you definitely identified these things after being trapped in them.
Boom! It's your boy.
You are aware that magic users cannot perform magic. However, because you had the shackles on and you were healed, as well as your own identification and practicing, you are aware you can have effects cast on you whilst
Okay.
you are in shackles.
Can I get as close to her as possible? Can I reach in and touch her from where? If it means taking damage from the hot cage, I will do it.
Okay. So, you can move 80 feet, correct?
I can move. I'm using my movement, which is 80, and my hasted action, which would make
To
it
dash.
as a dash. So 160. I've moved
Okay.
about 150 there.
But Currently, an earthquake spell is in effect.
So it'd be
Bring
half
it
movement.
down to
full
half.
range.
Alright, let me go back to where I was and then we'll work this out again.
This may
Back
have
to where
be,
you were.
This may be a 2-turn thing.
I don't
That's
want it to be a two-turn.
I know! None of
I
us
know, I know,
I can
it's
do
fine.
this.
But look, we can only do what we can
do.
do.
We've got 60 turns to work with!
What's the
In
radius
theory.
of
Sure you
earthquake?
do. Say again, Varus?
What's the radius of earthquake? Like, is it affecting the whole fucking area?
This is affecting everything but the buildings, the statue, the giant, and the hellhounds. Anything that is already here.
Fuck
And
it,
funnily enough, when the earthquake took effect originally, the cage stopped moving. Like the chains around the cage actually stopped moving for a moment. And once the earthquake subsided again, it's coming up in waves of rumble, rumble, rumble. And when that was happening, the chain stopped. But once it stopped rumbling, the chains resumed. I've never seen so many people look so intently at one little icon.
I feel like a little bit nauseous.
There's so much intense math
They're
going
gonna
on.
slap me so hard when we meet at CoxCon.
Probably. I'm probably gonna kill you, to be fair.
That's fair.
Wants to line up to suplex him.
So that's,
Good
that's
luck.
movement.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
group
a
effort,
fat
let's be
fuck.
real.
Let's be honest.
That's movement and hasted action to get to there.
Where'd you go?
I'm next.
Yeah, you'll be online with me because I've got 80 foot at the minute.
I'm here.
You're there. Okay. I'm gonna let you know that as you move there, you're actually underneath the cover, because that white line actually represents the ceiling above you.
Oh, right.
So it's what, like a lower ceiling?
It's
Or?
like a balcony.
Oh,
Yeah,
so like
they-
we're in like a courtyard bit.
You're essentially in the smaller area down below. This used to be the main forge area, which has been moved up top to finish the building.
So I've got an action left, and that's it.
You have just your action. What would you like to do? Bear in mind, now in your peripheral you can see the giant, but you are so small and so far away, he can't see you.
I will take the dodge action.
Okay, so any attack against you will have disadvantage.
Yes.
Excellent, okay. And that is the end of the Valorous Valoran's turn.
You did good, Kay, you did good.
Varus,
Can we
Valoran.
say just out loud, Kay, we love you?
You did good.
Thank you.
If it wasn't the earthquake, she would be at that portal right now.
In and out, one
That's
turn.
what we're planning.
Well recorded.
I've registered all your sequences of questions.
I told you guys. Hi, welcome to Speedrunners. Today we'll be speedrunning Storm King's Thunder.
Trying very hard to.
If you run at full speed at the cage, you'll no-clip through it.
You watch as the hound leaps itself over and just towards all of you and lets out this massive howl as it looks straight at Varus. I need another wisdom saving.
I'm immune to fear because of heroism.
Actually, my thing goes into effect because they're both in range.
That's
Okay.
true.
I'm immune.
Alright, so that's 2 charisma saving throws, is it?
Yep.
And yeah, that's I'm immune to fear. So
Okay. This would not have been that. In fact, I'm taking the mechanics of another creature that does multiple roars.
okay. Is it a charm?
Standard hellhounds only have one head.
Hang on, let's see if Roman can
Right, we'll
successfully
do this
banish.
first.
What's your DC, Roman?
16.
You!
12 and a 6.
Good.
You look as the hound's like trying to snap, and one's trying to yell out, and it just goes. As it
And
gets
real quick,
sucked into a portal.
Are they from our plane?
Hellhounds. That's a
Nope,
good question.
that's a good
Because if they are not, if they are native to a different plane, they go to that and
They're
remain
not
there.
that. You send them
That's if
right
you're
back
keep
to
concentration
the
on it.
hells.
Yeah.
And if the spell
Focus
ends
long.
before a minute passes, the target.
If you
But-
maintain it for a minute.
If I maintain it for a minute, then they're gone
In a minute,
completely.
they're gone for good. Yeah.
Speedrun strats!
Let me know if that
And-
sound is too loud, by the way, folks.
That's good.
No, no, we're good.
We're good. To be honest, we're all so intense that we can't tell. We're just zoned. We're zoned in.
Oh god, I fucking love banishment. Oh,
Yes.
We all
You're
do.
doing fantastic, darling.
Yeah. You're doing so well, sweetie. Me right now.
Fucking
Okay.
hyperventilating. I need to try a
That's-
fucking brown
Their
bag.
turn's gone. The giant is now going to move. Actually, no, the giant already went this turn. That's fine.
Who's the giant gonna
Um,
move to? It couldn't see anybody.
Yeah.
No, it's already moved. It just moved into its peripheral now to look around.
Oh,
and
right.
it lowered
Yeah,
it
it's all
to
hell.
the
It's
thing.
he's
It didn't
all he
see
wanted to
shit.
show.
It just saw the hellhounds just go
Oh,
gone
yeah.
because they were big motherfuckers.
That's a bit of a giveaway.
Like,
You see,
oh,
look out,
I guess they got a play toy over there.
Looks up beyond.
Oh,
Which
that's not good.
means
Ooh, I think I know one of those words.
That was
I speak giant.
or
I think we all knew that.
I think I knew that too. We need to go.
Oh,
Come on, guys! It's been
6
12 seconds.
Roman. It's only been like
It's
6
been
seconds.
6.
Yes.
We haven't even got to the end of the first round.
Oh my god.
I would like to
zero
turn
middle.
it. I would like to turn to a giant vulture and
Okay.
fly as close as I can to the cage.
Okay, giant. I'm pretty sure I have them under summons for you. Just a moment.
yeah.
Summons, yeah, no, I don't actually. I cleared that out when you disappeared, and I was like, he might not be coming back for a while. Fuck it.
And that was your first mistake.
Give me a second, as I will now give. Excuse me. Giant. Giant vulture. Edit, show to players in all players' journal. Let's give it a save changes. Let's give it a edit and a duplicate. I'm gonna take the copy. Let's bring it next to player PCs. Close that. Get this out here. Apologies, folks. This is a little bit of temporary stuff here. This is my bad.
You're
You
good.
are doing awesome.
You're good.
Indeed.
I need this time. I
We
need
all
this
do.
time.
I know you do. That's why I'm trying not to give it to you. All right, Nemo Zero. You now have access to the giant vulture. You may now control this object. Try to move it there for me. Make sure if it's that one you can control.
Can't. No, can't.
Okay,
move
that's
this
fine.
one.
Get rid of that one, and move this guy.
Nope.
Man. Edit.
If I put it on.
Edit and control by 0 in all players' journals. Correct. Save changes. Close. Yep.
No. And I also can't access the thing you've put there. Like I can't see its stats or anything, and I can't click on the token.
That's weird. Now I did give it can be edited and controlled by Nemo Zero.
Yeah, nothing.
You know what? I'm gonna put in all players. It's easier.
It's fine.
There, you should close it now. Close the window and everything, and then pop it back open, please.
Nothing.
Okay, just tell me where you want to move it.
Just move it as close as you can to the cage.
Okay, it is a giant vulture. Giant vultures have a movement speed of 60. 120 will get you close to it.
120 feet there.
I don't have I don't have the dash option because I have to use an action to turn into a vulture. I'm not a moon drill.
Okay, you can only get to about there then. You're flying up and over. Go ahead.
That was my bad, sorry. I was repeating it, you know.
That's fine. And the chains continue to move again. And from above you, it's like all at once, 1,000 dragons just breathed fire, as fire is just erupting from all sides above. And the earthquakes continue again. Everyone on the ground, I need another. This time it's a Constitution saving throw. Thank you for bringing that up to me. Kirok, you still have him held in the air, so that banshee is still held.
We're both
It's
still fine.
constitution. It's constitution if you're concentrating on something. It's a dex check if you're trying to stay up.
Thank you. Durin, are you concentrating on any spell?
No.
Dex, please.
So it's Dex for me as well.
Dex for you, Varys, yes.
Which is
I didn't mean to roll that with advantage.
Haste gives
Fine.
advantage. Yes, it does.
So yeah, the different saves for two different effects.
Okay,
one's
that's
for
fine.
being knocked prone.
Con
one's
for you, Varys, please.
keeping your.
I'm not
Things go-
concentrating.
Are you not
Lights on.
concentrating? So it's going to be a Dex check then.
I'm the one keeping him hasted.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is with
Varys,
advantage.
you have to
It's
do
Dex
it.
save, yes?
Ash is on the bottom again.
Dang it.
She yells out, "What the frick?"
Ah,
It was with advantage because of
Varys,
haste.
you're fine. Everyone else fails. DC 15.
ooh boy.
Let's see. Top of the turn. Jiren.
Okay, I will.
Half speed to get back up.
Yep. Is it an action to use the chain? I don't have line of sight.
A second, please. I will get up the chime up opening for you.
Alright.
Chime up opening.
Varus has the chime.
You can strike it as an action, pointing at an object within a range of 120 feet of you that can be open, such as a door, lid, or lock.
Okay, if I were to
All
move
you
to
have to do, all you
here.
have to do is get to there.
He hasn't got 20 foot.
Yeah, I don't have 20 foot. If I can get to there, would I have sight on the cage?
I'm gonna let you know. You could get to maybe there, and you'll see the cage,
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna.
because that chain is above you, far above you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, then I will point at the cage with a chime and
Okay. Do you
unlock
point
it.
at? As you try to point, you need to bear in mind. I'm actually gonna say, make a dex check to see if you do it quick enough to get back up and move, because as
Dex
the
save or
earthquake is in
dex
effect,
check?
check. The reason is, the cage stops,
This is
like the
gonna be
chain
bad.
stop moving. You have to get up and go.
Oh,
Varus
God.
have the
Okay, that's a 1.
Nemo.
yes.
Nemo, what-
Hello.
What did you
You
say?
should- I
You're
mean,
trying.
I said,
trying to
does Varus have the chime?
No.
No, we didn't
No.
take it
I
off
didn't
me.
take
didn't
it.
actually do
It
it.
was one of the questions.
Um,
I didn't
so-
actually take it.
The chain stopped moving, but you didn't get up quickly enough. You scrambled up and you point over, and the chains were just getting back to moving then. So they managed to block
fuck.
the actual like cage exterior. You can try using it on the chains if you want to see.
Oh, shit, I could unhook these chains?
I meant the chains around the
Chains
actual
on the
thing.
cage.
Oh,
However,
okay.
that's not a bad idea. I didn't think of that. I just realized what you could do.
Do the thing!
I'm gonna point the chain at the chain to the left of me and unhook it.
Do the thing!
You're pretty close to the bottom of that.
Bring it on!
Let's do
So
that
is
on the
the
way
gate.
out.
What
Okay, so he
glorious way
uses
to
it.
die!
Guys,
Trust me.
Technically, yeah,
It'll
that
fall
way,
that
so-
way.
No.
Yeah, Isaacs.
Darn, do
I
that
meant
one.
the actual chain falling.
Yeah, the chain will fall down. It's not going to crush the portal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought the whole statue was gonna. My
No.
concept of
Yeah.
physics is
Which
not
one do
great.
you use? Sorry, which chain are you pointing at?
Do it on that one.
Actually, yeah. I think for best effect, I'm gonna point at that one to try crush the giant.
Okay. You see, he points out, and that falls, and everything goes as the actual chain falls. And it's like this massive screeching iron beast as the chain is dragged across the brass ground. I'm going to roll.
This may have been the worst idea I've
I
ever
think you
had.
might have picked the wrong chain.
No. The reason I'm saying that is what direction it'll go.
Oh shit.
Ding! You just hear everything just says. As the giant is immediately panicking, grabs the chain and pulling the chain tight to keep it taut, and just shouts out again in Jotun. As it's now holding the chain with every ounce of strength it has to keep it taut in place, because the actual shackle snapped off.
Keeps him occupied.
So,
It
what
does.
did he
Yeah,
say?
Also, rest in peace to whoever the fuck has to wake Zolto up.
That was no good of it.
If Glory is in a bad mood, what you guys woken up? My god, does the fire you?
Oh my god. Durin, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it.
Yeah.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
As this happens, because Jaren wasn't the only one who rolled a natural 20, you hear from what sounds like 300 feet in the air above you all, and you hear this massive quake of rubble. What sounds like maybe 150 feet above you all, as the entire plateau above you all begins shaking. And you hear this massive,
We need to go.
like a clockwork. and what sounds like the largest train you've ever heard, as if steam just erupts across the entire exterior above.
It's the hype train.
As now you see the actual ground is beginning on the side where the giant is cracking above in the compression of
forgot
the
about
two large circular feet. Glory, from where you are, you look up, and there is larger than any giant you've ever seen, probably half the size of the actual statue, as this twisting this thing on his chest, and suddenly his entire body swells and he seems to be moving faster and his haze begins moving quicker. And he looks down straight at you. But that's his turn. He's awake, guys!
Here we go, boys.
We can see.
I'm gonna let you know.
I can see him.
She can see him. Natural 20 perception check to wake up, because he has the paranoia effect. Even when asleep, he
Why don't
rolls
I have
perception
that?
checks. Because you're not one of the
Oh.
PC. You're not one of the NPCs. Suck my dick. 20 on initiative.
Oh my god.
Last turn, he just spent it running and activated the earthquake effect. Hi guys, I'm about to drop a mouse like you might have to mess around running, girls.
Banishment? No, fine.
If you banish the Fire Lord Zolto, I will literally love you for the rest of my life. For the rest of the days, I will.
I think the only way I would be able to banish him is if he gets a natural 1.
Probably.
His
Well, he's a
charisma
fighter.
is probably dog shit. If my charisma's dog shit, his charisma's dog shit. We're very
You
similar.
don't know. You don't know.
In my mind, that's
Okay,
how my logic
Lauren,
works.
that's your turn done.
Yeah.
Now that's his turn done. Kira! Hi buddy, how are you?
Relatable. That's how I feel on the inside.
So. Oh my god. So I can't see him from where I am flying above this chain.
Actually,
Like, is he
yes.
is he above us?
To give you an idea, see this white line
Which one?
Right.
of yeah?
Ah, that one, yeah.
He's about there.
Oh.
He's on it, so it's like a
He's on
balcony.
it.
So, like
He's
it's
on
like a
that
balcony.
balcony.
You said.
He sees
how-
you.
And how high up is the balcony?
About 150, 180 feet.
Oh, that's miles. That's fine.
it's actually not.
Kay, I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up now.
Hey Kay. Hey Kay, draw another card. See what happens.
Oh!
Bring me a deck, boy.
I just happened to show up right in front of him. Alright, pick a card, pick a card, pick a card, hey!
Right, guys.
Balto, wait a minute. I
I'm
gotta
too
make a
intense
draw
for this
card.
bullshit. I'm too into this for this bullshit. We need to go.
Fuck, I can't do that. Can't do that plan. Can I do that plan? No,
out.
can't do that plan.
I'm sweating profusely, folks.
My dude, so am I. So you're doing it right.
His name is so small compared to his health bar.
I can't do that plan. I can't do any of my plans. I think I may just have to hold my turn.
Till.
I don't know what.
Do you want to try and move closer?
No, is the
Why not?
answer.
Why
No.
not?
Can I?
It's
Can
not
I
like there's a
shout
fear
out?
effect hitting you. Yeah, you can shout out if you want to.
Don't like giants.
Varys.
Kirok,
Swear to God, don't do it. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
get back to the portal.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
You take Rome and just put it.
Ooh, crap! I clicked on the wrong thing and exited roll 20. Ah, I'm panicking.
I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna say you're just gonna get back to the portal and down to the ground, just dashing with him.
I don't even need to dash. I only moved like 50 away.
You've moved up and over, so to get down properly, yeah. Rowan, yes, you're waiting.
Keep us in the air.
Yeah,
Actually.
I'll keep
Okay,
us both
you're
in the air.
staying 50
Above
feet
the-
up,
Yeah.
but you're above the portal, so you can drop down. You have to drop down and in, so it's like swinging down and into it, like a pendulum. You have to go.
She could have dive bombing the ground, so she'd be able to do that.
I did it for comedic effect. I didn't realise it would
Roman.
literally take all my
Yes.
HP. I'll hold my
Hey,
action to
Kira,
cast any
it's really
spells.
fast. You should do it. You have to choose a spell.
I will save.
You know what? Considering most of you can see him in his currently enlarged, hastened, and incredibly angry form, there you go.
Oh my god.
Um,
And he's actually like that, judging you all.
Well,
He's not. He's got the warhammer out, and he's very angry.
I'm actually glad I could see that because my first plan would not have worked. I did not realise he was that ginormous.
Oh no, he's like gargantuan, I think.
Yeah.
He's
He's got to go to a Titanic. There's like
will-
3 creatures that big. This is what happens when you give the guy the magic items, and now he's broken.
There's like nothing. Yeah, but there's nothing. I can't think of anything that would be even vaguely useful to prepare. So
Real quick, the
I'll prepare a
thing I
polymorph
find
in case somebody else appears.
Okay,
There
cool.
we go. No, I
Real
won't
quick.
because polymorph is concentration as well. No, I don't prep any spells.
Okay, that's fine.
I
Take the
can't.
dodge
I can't. I
action.
can't.
Your
I can't.
turn.
I can't.
Take the
drop
dodge
concentration.
action.
Kirok uses the dodge action.
Yeah, I'll take the dodge action.
Thank you.
I will.
Kay's in maximum metagame mode.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to.
Let's see, how far away am I? 25. I shall fire giant, so fire's not gonna do shit.
Try casting a 9th level fireball at him. Might
Yeah,
wake him
shut
up.
up.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, fuck.
Tick tock.
I will prepare again.
Banishment. Okay.
Actually, no, because it's a concentration, so I'll keep concentration on the one I have now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Would you rather fight 2 Talhounds or Duke Zalto? One of these things is not like the other 2.
I'll have
I'm
it
sure there's a
prepared
size limit on
in
banishment.
case in this. I'll hold my action to cast banishment if he gets extremely close.
Okay,
Like,
I, need
I
to check
mean-
something real quick. Oh yeah,
I'm
you
sure
guys are
there's a
fine for
size
now.
limit on banishment.
Yeah,
Nope.
like I basically mean if he gets into range of
The only
Durin.
limit on banishment is legendary resistances. It's like, does he say no? You don't get to do that. Right, that's yours. Glory. I'm gonna say Ash is gonna stay at the portal for the sake of ease, because well, if you guys want to, she's not gonna do. Actually, no. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm not helping anyone. Glory. I had to empty out my dice cube. She's thinking. Give her time.
As long as she's alive, I was just wondering.
Glory takes a step forward, but she can't go very far because she only got 40 foot movement.
Again, I'll shout out, get the fuck to the portal.
You can get to
Yeah.
it.
No, I can't. Oh, I can if I dash.
You
But
can.
I'm just
The
gonna look at
portal.
Varys.
I'm gonna say you have just enough movement to get to it.
I'm gonna look at Varys, get Legacy, and I look at Zolto, and I hold my action if he
Get to
comes
the
closer.
portal.
You're invisible currently.
I know, but he seems to be able to see me.
Yeah, he sees you alright.
Yeah, at higher levels, invisibility doesn't seem to do
Doesn't
much.
seem to do anything.
Not against someone like Zalto, who's been around invisible people enough to know. What's all that blood splatter next to this dripping sword that I can clearly see the silhouette? You just sank it into a hellhound's neck. It's a big bloody thing.
Varys, go.
Ash Corbin,
Oh,
what
God,
do
I
you
didn't
do?
even-
Also, at this point, you notice that the giant who's holding the chain actually slips from him. He's holding it down with all his might. The chain slips and actually goes up in the air. He's all just reaches out a hand and is holding it. It's
Is he like keeping it taut?
barely even trying, but he is very easily doing it.
Okay, good.
And you watch as he's looking at all of you. And Glory, make an insight check. He's looking at everyone.
Against the fire, okay.
He is not a subtle person. He's about as subtle as
I've rolled
me.
it with advantage again, ignore that. It's 10.
No, it's fine. You still have enough. Give him whispers real quick.
That's not good.
Hang on a second. Something bad might be about to happen to me. Rest in peace. Get her mum.
grabs
Okay,
his head,
guys.
and God, if your
Yeah,
idea
this
works.
is gonna be fucking
He's
brilliant,
gonna try
guys.
and break the chain that's next to him, and Zalto is gonna pull the freaking golem onto himself.
Yeah, this is gonna be fucking amazing.
But he goes before you, is the only thing.
Does he?
I think so.
I thought he.
It's PC's first, right?
PC's
that's
first,
true, yes,
right?
PC's first.
Muted dash.
I don't know what. Much like me, I don't think Ash has any useful spells in this situation.
Okay,
I don't-
my
I don't-
anticipation, if I was Zolto, I would... Never mind.
Silence.
Ask kill me.
Hello, naughty children.
We might have a plan.
Ash,
That plan might be about to go out the window.
Blue, can Ask kill me if she's got nothing to do?
Much like me, I don't think Ash has anything.
I thought you just said, "Can Ash kill me?"
Like, yeah, I can heal you, because I don't think I can do much else.
Just because it's something to do if you've got nothing else to do.
Yeah, I'll do a second level cure wounds.
I'm gonna say, Glory, you have
Cure
not yet
your touch,
moved.
right?
You do have your attacks if you want them.
He didn't move any closer. I said I was holding my turn.
Nope, cure wounds is a touch, forget that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be healing word. I don't think she has healing
She doesn't
word.
have healing word.
She
Yeah,
has
no,
melee
no.
healing spells. She's
It was
the
a question.
healing the front line character.
I'm 85 foot on my
Not useful,
anyway.
not useful, not useful, not useful. Maybe.
What spell is that you're thinking about?
I'm trying to find any spells that
You're
would be
muted.
useful, but there's not really.
I can't hear you.
You can see your really frustrated face though.
There's not really anything that's useful, kind of like with Kirok, there's nothing useful in this exact situation right now. What does this
Hey,
spell do? I
take the
don't know, it
dodge
hasn't got a
axe.
description. Hang on, I need to look up what protection from energy does.
It protects you from
Don't you fucking dare say energy.
energy.
Well,
basically
that's
protect
kind of what it does.
whatever
Protection
spell
from
you
Yeah,
energy.
to protect you.
For the duration, you have resistance to one damage type of your choice: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Yeah.
I'll protect Varys from fire!
No, don't do
You've
that.
already got that! I've nothing to do!
Just
don't
take
do
the dodge
anything.
action.
Just take the dodge
I'll
action and do
take
fuck
the
off.
dodge action, I'm right next to the portal.
If you want, you can say you're holding the help action, which means anyone who comes within her movement, she can move to aid.
Okay.
So, like, help someone up, do something like that.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
So, Varys Valorin.
Oh yes, wait. Can I insight check Glory just very quickly? Would
You're not
she
going to be able to do
hate
this quickly.
it's just a split second? Do I help her or do I help Legacy?
I did tell you to go get Legacy.
It's
I did
more of a
say
decision
in
making
a
for me.
very...
Inside check.
It's more of a decision making for me. Just what do I want to do?
Yeah.
Go and get Legacy. She's like begging you.
There is not only is there that help her. It's the desperation. Her voice is breaking. Help her.
There is
Also look tasted
nothing
though, right?
I can do.
Zoltan
Again,
is
with-
hasted, enlarged, and
Everything.
grinning. As he's just breathing, as he breathes out,
Just go.
just like his whole beard line is like as he breathes out, is tuft of fire.
Varys, get Legacy, otherwise this whole thing was for nothing. Varys, go.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to her. I'm gonna
You run up,
Is
and as
there-
you
is-
reach in,
wait. Before reaching, is there room in the cage for more than one person?
no.
Like, could I? No, I'll reach in.
This is so small, it's barely fitting her. This really is the size for a halfling. And they put a medium-sized creature in it. You reach in. As you do, you feel muscle. You feel shoulder, and you hear this. And as you do, every chain, you see all the ends just stop, straight into your face.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Make a dex check right now.
Save or check?
Check. Because this is going to determine which one of you two goes first.
Hey, do you want to make it an acrobatics check?
That was a 2.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna get less than that. Oh,
Do a
I'll
dex
click
check.
save. That'll be
Okay.
an extra +2. I click save.
So-
by accident.
You reach and you grab her. What do you do now? You have her. As the
I-
chains are beginning to try and grab her up around you, as you see them take a humanoid.
Oh,
I say to her, I'm sorry it took so long for me to get here, and I'll dimension door her back to the portal.
As the chains erupt up and try to develop over, you just your way back. Right, that's your turn. I'm going to say you have nothing else.
Got a movement, a little bit left of movement. I moved.
You have like 5 feet left, my dude.
I
At this
moved-
point, you
I've got
see
that
her
bonus
bloodied,
action.
brutalized, and in the chains and in the irons. But once she's actually out of the, once she's actually out of the thing, you notice the chains from her mouth fall off, and the shackles just rust away from her hands, as if the creature was more the imprisonment than the actual thing. As the chain devil now is a massive creature rising up and trying to strike out towards anything. Its chains go out like 30 feet from all sides. Thankfully, no one moved within 30 feet before doing anything. So you just dash your little ass in there with like, I'm gonna take these. And they fall away.
I will use
Now what do you want to do?
my bonus action to shout out to Glory one more time. I've got to get the fuck out.
Okay. Glory, are you there?
I am here, yes. Sorry, my tiny chat.
I'm going to say that you can be I'm going to say in this moment you can have an expeditious retreat, which is you can, outside of your turn, I'm going to let you do this because this is more of a story element, move back at the expense of taking a point of exhaustion. This is you are pushing yourself beyond what your body should physically be able to do.
I'm not stupid enough to ignore a helping hand when I see one. I will take that.
Okay, you can move 40. Actually, no, because you're not dashing, you can only move 20.
That's fine.
So you can get to there.
Literally there. That's fine. I will take.
Okay.
No,
This is you have 1 point of exhaustion.
that's fine.
Okay, Vulture.
Vulture swoops in, grabs Glory.
Okay, Glory. I'm going to
Flies.
say you can reach up as well to grab, and you grab and hold on to him as he flies. Jared,
Another
you really-
30 foot. Other Talon grabs the dwarf. And with my dash action, I just fly through that portal at the rate of knots.
No.
I'm going to say they can resist you trying to take them all the way through.
Can I, since I'm next on the initiative, can I attempt to take my turn as I'm flying out?
You're actually not. It is now Legacy's turn,
Okay.
who looks up, and you see, in this moment, arcane energy just rushes back through her. And she looks to Zalto. It's been a very long time. Fuck you. Fuck your adamantite. And fuck your golem. And in this moment, you see portals erupt as this great chilling force comes in from above, like this. You've seen elements of this before, but a dozen or so portals erupt from above as a blizzard swarm is fired down. Zalto, the chain devil.
Guys,
No.
meet my mom.
Is the coolest person.
I already knew her. You know,
Yeah.
Harper's and all that. You know.
We will talk later.
Sure.
I've sort of met her
You knew
once.
of her.
I've sort of met her once.
No, actually, I knew her a little bit.
Oh, really?
Well, so to speak, man.
Why do I get the feeling the next thing out Roman's mouth is he knew her in the biblical sense?
God, no. Then Roman would be fucking dead.
Oh yeah.
Giant. Fire giant makes a dex check. That's a 5. Duke. Named Giant Lord. Where he at? Where he at on my list? I've got so many things up right now. There he is.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, hi, dope. What? Bless you.
Zalto's going to use his legendary resistance to ignore that.
Mm-hmm. Thought so.
However,
Yeah.
that's going to be... Because, actually, I need to roll these separately.
To clarify, because a friend just complained at me, I have the ability to drop invisibility whenever I want, so I dropped invisibility on Glory and I swooped in and grabbed her and the dwarf.
So, the first 20d6 are in fact... Actually, no, you would... Yeah, you dropped it and then reached to grab her. That's fair.
Yeah, exactly.
So, the first 20d6 is cold damage. Duke Zalto seems to be entirely unaffected by it. The Chain Devil, from these 2 attacks and these guys rolling 0, Chain Devil's dead. Fire Giant's dead. Actually, no.
Fucked.
Fire Giant is just barely still alive.
Oh no, it's just gonna piss her off.
Eldritch Blast. Boom!
Before she does something stupid.
So he is fucked, and Zalto seems to be taking nothing. And at the end of her turn, he uses his legendary action.
Move through the fucking portal, Mom.
He holds the chain and jumps. And like a massive sling, holding himself with the hammer in one hand, he swings all the way till he's about 100 feet in the air here, hammer above his head. I need a strength saving throw from
Hold
every
on.
single one of
over.
Did he get in?
it. Is. It's falling over now. Behind
He's in
him
60
and collapsing
feet?
to the ground.
He's in
within
range.
60
I'm
feet
using
of you.
banishment.
Okay. Roll to 17.
Fuck!
God damn it!
The photo you want.
Anyway.
You know, even if he didn't, he has legendary resistances, right?
Correct.
I need a strength saving throw from everyone.
Theoretically, I'm through the portal, or I've, crashed because the dwarf held me.
As he slams you
Fight.
down with the might of the Forger.
Wait, what am I
Is
making?
this another thing where people are on the ground and the shockwave is hitting them? Because half of the party are in the air at the moment.
Yeah. Anything that's on the ground, get ready to get your ass hit.
Oh, okay, then never mind mine.
Okay, so I will technically be in the air on 0, correct?
Yes.
So it's Ashk and...
Varys, Ashk, Vashk, Aris, yeah,
Legacy.
and Legacy. So, let's make a strength check for Legacy.
Which won't be her best stat.
No, it will not. She's still pretty tough.
Everyone's got
That's a
plus 9.
17. That's a 17 plus 3 plus 2. 22. She succeeds. Ash
Not the
succeeds.
same as Ash.
We get the plus
Varys.
3 to this?
Varys.
You fail.
Wait, we get the plus 3 to this?
With the plus 3.
Whoa.
DC 20.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be higher.
You take
You're outside of range
40
anyway.
points of bludgeoning damage. And you take, because you have resistance to fire, I believe,
Yeah.
9
I'm
points of
unconscious,
fire
so-
damage.
I'm
9 points of
unconscious
fire
anyway,
damage
so
as you
I'm
were just
unconscious
slammed
from
on the
hammer.
ground. The entire portal
Yes.
begins shaking and
Oh,
twisting, as if it's barely even holding itself in place, and you hear crowing from the other side, "Into the portal now!" And you all jump through as he lifts his hammer up a second time. Varys, you are grabbed by Ash and she pulls you in. And he slams down again. As you all go through, it's like the force of him throws you through. The portal
I
thunders.
basically throw Roman in.
Lexi throws herself in. You all go in. The portal thunders as you enter. You are in. But you are not back in Moongleam. You are all falling. And falling. Roman, you are falling. You're flailing out to try and grab everyone. And you just... Vroom, to nowhere. 0, you fall away. Vroom, to nowhere. You for Durin, you're holding out trying to grab towards Ash as she tries to reach towards... away to some plane. Kirok, Varys,
I reach for
Glory, Ashk, you all grab each other and hold in this circle, and Legacy's holding you all together. Vroom, you appear on this grassy plain. Actually, no, you don't. I have to roll where you go. This determines what we're doing on Saturday.
That's what I figured.
Yes! Yes! Mm!
If we go into the hells, we're doomed.
No, you're not. It's a bright, beautiful verdant plain. As you land, boom, 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 boom. You're looking around. Looks quite like your own land, but you're all fading from consciousness just from the sheer force. And as you do, you see a tall, beautiful blonde woman in white robes and a shorter, tanned halfling running towards you both in a confused moment. And that, as you fade from existence, fade from consciousness, you see this beautiful woman reaching down to, "Are you alright?" You hear in this muffled voice.
I don't hear shit.
A halfling next to her running towards you all. And that's what we're going to call the session. You guys are in charge. Do it, bitches.
Yes!
Oh my god!
I got the PDF. I can do what I want. My world. My
Yeah,
juice now.
That PDF's pretty fucking great.
It is.
Oh
Fuck you.
my
Guys,
God.
can I just stop everything? We're all fucking alive.
We're alive! We
Um,
did it!
I
Hold
was
on,
so
hold on,
worried when
hold
Varys was
on.
going for the chain down. It's
Varys
like, it's
is
going
on
like
contract.
cabbage. We're going nowhere.
I was like setting up for the heroic sacrifice.
Yeah, I
Uh,
know you were.
That
He
is
wouldn't
so
have cared. He was going to destroy the portal and kill you all.
Yeah, I know. You told me.
I don't think I'm here next week, so Duran might be in a weird plane.
Well, we're not gonna have one next week.
Oh,
'cause he's
okay.
gonna
Yeah,
be in
they're
the
having
UK.
their own private one.
Folks, we have one at CoxCon. That's going to be me, Curls, Frog in a Jar, Blue, and Varys. That's why they're there. Their
Yep.
session is going to be getting back. You guys are going to be brought back by some other means. We'll find out. But there won't be
Yeah.
one next Wednesday because I will currently be in England.
Oh, that's
So there
fine,
we go,
because I won't be
folks.
here next week anyway.
Enjoy. You
How
are
else am I supposed to get my
justified
D&D
by
fix?
giants, Duke.
Oh my god!
I'm kind of gutted again
I'm
that I didn't get to do my
I
plan.
kinda felt like Glory was gonna-
Ravs.
I
I
know,
know.
Rev, I know your plan was, but I wanted to end it at that point.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Both,
I
me,
started
both me and
feeling-
Ravs were like doing like maths, just like if we do this and this, then the angle.
Yeah.
I literally rolled a d20 in front of me for Glory, and I'm so proud of her because she rolled so well.
This
She
gift.
fucking looked her worst fear in the
That-
face and said,
That
"Come and
was
get
me
me,
and
motherfucker."
that was me and Blue. Yeah.
I kind of got the feeling Glory was going to try and stand her ground or something stupid like that. That's why I was so happy to be a
Give-
vulture and just grab you and like,
give
nah,
Varys-
portal.
A turn was my only.
I was very close. I was so torn
I was
between.
very, very aware that I could not do anything against those chains. There was nothing I could have done. The best thing
You
I
could've
could have
tried
done
to
is
break them
distracted him
off.
for an hour.
Varys
I
and
wouldn't have done
Roman. Oh,
I was like, I knew what
but
Varys was
Dash,
going to do.
You can never break the chain.
Just because-
Hey!
and on that bombshell, we are going to end the stream there. See
Yeah.
you
Real quick.
guys in 2 weeks to see if we can get back from Teldore.
Right?
Real quick, Dats. Did he have another legendary resistance?
You don't know that.
You don't know.
Fuck.
I'll say it for him.
I will
Well,
say this now, though. He did roll to beat your DC. He did roll a 17. I will happily take.
Yeah, he
No,
did.
no.
It's fine.
trust it.
In my mind, that was hilarious.
Yes.
No.
We'll
was
see,
just
we'll
like-
see you next week, guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
everyone.
Roll the